Welcome to our team call tonight, you guys. Super excited about our topic. I have a bunch of updates. I'm going to breeze through them and tell you where to go if you want to find more info. So first and foremost, we do have a flash sale that started today. All of the deals have already been posted. So tomorrow, Ashley and I are just posting transformations throughout the day as kind of like little jabs of like, you need this, and look at so-and-so's results from 3-day refresh, and look at this. So just kind of plugging into that. And then Wednesday, we are shouting out all of the people that are signing up just to build some hype around that. If you have invited to the flash sale, your job now is just to follow up with people. See, make sure that they were in the group, make sure that they saw all of their promotions, maybe even tag them to see if you think, To Be Mindset would be perfect for them. Tag them in there saying, I was thinking of you when this posted, like that sort of thing. And then just follow up and see if they're interested. The giveaway, we are choosing on Thursday morning so that anyone by Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern needs to be added to the Slay, it's called Slay Sale. It's just the Google Drive that I shared already in Fit Vibes Tribe. So you are responsible of tracking your own people who sign up so that they can be entered to win the giveaway, which is that $50 gift card. So that's already been posted in Fit Vibes Tribe. Announcement number 2, we have a coach sneak peek coming up on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. So the link to that is the same as last time. It's just coach sneak peek on Facebook. And we share all of our stories in there first, and then we actually go live on Wednesday. So start inviting all of your people to it. It is not too late. In fact, I haven't even started inviting yet because I want to build hype, FOMO, and like urgency about getting in on Wednesday. So I'm going to start promoting it tonight, tomorrow, and then of course on Wednesday. Number 3, everybody knows Mixed Berry Energize has launched, and yes, it is in Canada. Yes, the website is slow. Yes, ShareCart should be working, but again, that is slow. So just bear with corporate as the influx of everybody ordering gets it. I would encourage 2 things with Mixed Berry Energize. 1, I would encourage you to get the sticks, especially if you are working your business and considering using them as giveaways. I think that there's going to be so much interest in winning something like that. If you say like anyone who orders by this day will get 2 sticks, or will be entered to win 2 sticks of the brand new flavor that just launched, is probably about to sell out. Like something like that. People are going to want to win that. And then the second thing with Mixed Berry Energize is if you do have an account that you can control, meaning significant other, mom, dad, sibling, best friend, anything like that, order it, and you're an Emerald, then order it underneath them. That way you're kind of getting paid for it instead of just having it on your account. If you're not Emerald, ignore that. Just order it right from your account. 4, France launch is happening May 27th. I don't think that we've done too much of that as a team, but just be aware that we are going to be live in France with customer and coach opportunity. Shakeology is not a part of it. There's extra rules and laws around Shakeology, so we're still working through that. There will be a challenge pack that they can get. I don't have it up right now, but it's something like BOD. It's actually kind of a lot. They get BOD plus Energize plus Recover. When it's back in stock, I'll add that to my next announcement. Plus a box of beach bars, plus To Be Mindset or a UPF, something crazy. So they're going to be getting set up with a bunch of stuff. All of that is in the FAQs. Restock of not only Recover, but apparently PIO DVDs are also out of stock. There's some things out of stock. All of it is expected to come back on May 25th, which is next Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully that goes as planned. When I have somebody right now that is interested in Recover or like a performance pack or anything like that, I'm just telling them the situation, writing down their names. All of them so far has been like, yeah, totally fine. So just writing down their names and their flavors so that hopefully on the 25th I can do it, send them the invoice, and we're good to go. Last but not least, Leslie Cortez, who's my grandma coach, and I love her so much, is the leader, if you will, of the Legacy Collective. I think all of you are in there. If not, you are all welcome to join. And she is leading a Diamond Dash challenge. So what that is it's a cash buy-in. That's what it is. You pay $20 to join the group. And you paid Leslie via PayPal by this Friday, the 22nd. I believe that was the date. And anybody who signs up for it will then get added into a message thread where everyone is pushing for diamond rank. Everybody who hits diamond rank by July 2nd, so you have over a month to, I think it's 6 weeks, so you're gonna have to lock in diamond rank, will split the cash pot. And then she's also offering, she wants to do like a diamond retreat at her house, which I so want to go to. It's like incredible. She's offering like some of that and other incentives too. So again, we are all open and welcome to join that. And I think that's it. There's a lot going on. Also, check the news and announcements as always in your online office, just because like I said, there's something happening so often, and they are keeping us up in the loop too with bond groups updates. Bond groups is still very much a thing, and they're still very much working on getting it to be more seamless and smooth, but most of the issues, if you will, have been addressed and fixed, but they're still working on some. So with all that being said, I'm really excited for tonight's call because we have a new speaker for you guys, Hallie Gibson, who is one more week left, I think, of one-star qualification. Is that right? One more week left of being a one-star diamond team. And she's going to talk, one thing that she said on the diamond call that we had with all of our new diamonds, sharing one thing that, you know, or lots of things that help them get there. She said something about how she loves the fluffy, creative work and like pouring into all these people, but also she finally realized that like she also has to invite and follow up and all of that. And so she signed up for the call and then asked me what to talk about. I was like, you need to talk about the fluffy work because I feel like it's so enticing. And to be honest, I got stuck in the fluffy work for like a year and got nowhere with my business because that's not what moves your business forward. It's helpful and it's fun and it's necessary, but there's other stuff you've got to do too. So Hallie's going to walk us through how she does what she does and how she built a star diamond team with all the types of work. So kick it off, Hallie.
Alrighty, thank you. Hi, I'm super excited to like jump into all of this with you. Yeah, let's just get right to it. Let's see. Oh, can I share my screen? It says you've disabled that ability.
No.
We shall see.
Oh, share screen. I can share mine.
Yeah, it says host disabled attendee screen sharing.
Sam, do you have an option so that multiple people can share a screen at once?
I click on share screen and then I see basic, advanced, and files.
There should be a button you can click that allows multiple people to share.
When I'm on my computer or in the app?
Computer.
China says you could also make me a co-host.
Oh, wait.
Doing
Did you get something? Did you get a notice?
There we go! Woohoo!
Okay.
We're rolling.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so let me make this bigger and let's jump into it. So let's start here. Come on. So balancing work and just creative work and then income producing work. And this ended up being the thing that made it so that I wasn't seeing any success. And once I changed what I was doing and how I balanced these two together, that's what took me from being an Emerald ×2 coach to Diamond in 2.5, 3 weeks. And then the week after that, we went 1-star Diamond into that qualification. So I love creating and it's my favorite thing in the world. It makes me so happy. And it is absolutely the thing that was keeping me from my goals. And maybe you're going to listen to this call and think, yeah, that's not me. I don't like being on social media at all. Hang in there. This is going to talk to you as well, I promise. So for me, one of the things that was really helpful was actually breaking down what is when I'm actually working versus when I'm creating, because I was thinking I'm putting in so much work into my business. I made an Instagram post, I made my IGTV post, I did a YouTube channel, got all that up. I checked in with all my clients. I'm feeling good. Look at all that work I did. And I didn't make any money from it. Nothing. And so my income producing work, I had to reshift my mindset of what was creation work and fun work for me that is absolutely necessary and vital, but also income work. And income work is expanding your network, inviting or messaging people in the direction of an invite. If you're not doing those things, you're not working. So don't tell yourself, don't lie to yourself that you're working. If you're sitting there talking to somebody going, oh my gosh, those shoes, they're so cute. Where'd you get them from? And she's like, I got them from Target. And you're like, I love Target. Let's sit and talk about Target for 10 minutes. You're not working. Okay? So unless you're messaging in the direction of an invite, you are pushing them back towards how can I get back to what your needs are for your health and fitness, what your pain points are potentially if you want to become a coach, all those different things. If you're not expanding your network or actively sending that invite, like, hey, I think you might like this, then you are not working. You're having fun, which is okay. Having fun is important, but it's not work. So don't tell yourself, oh man, I put in 2 hours of work if you weren't doing those 3 things for 2 hours. It's all important. So how do you find the balance? It's important to have things that fill up the people that watch us. It's important to give value. It's so important to give value. Vlogs, Instagram posts, social media, they're so much fun and they're so important to growing your business, because people need to know that you're not just there to sell them something, that you care about them enough to give them free value. They need to know that. They need to know you genuinely care about them. But if you don't do the real work first, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to do anything. It's not going to happen for you. You're not going to see that progress that you want to make. So it doesn't matter how beautiful your Instagram is or how nice you've set things up. It won't matter unless you are actively talking to people and you are trying to talk to those people in a way that is leading them towards that close, getting them to buy that challenge pack, because you cannot help anyone unless you get them to buy the thing. All right. This is how I do it. This is how I decide to make the fun work that wasn't fun and get done the fun work as well. So I decided to make the not fun work fun for me. What I do is I make a list of the things I want to do and the things I need to do in my business. The things I want to do are all my fun stuff. All of my Instagram TVs, anything that I have that's like mailing out newsletters, all of that stuff, all of the fluff. That is all the stuff I want to do. The stuff I need to do are those income producing activities, right? So I make a list of both of those, and then I stagger them throughout the day of what is a fun item and what is a not fun item. And I use the fun items for myself as incentives. So, okay, I'm allowed to sit there and make my beautiful Instagram post. And I know I have to make my Instagram post by 6 p.m. because that's when I've set my deadline for that day. And so that means I have to get out my invites before 6 p.m. or I have to get out enough connections, whatever goal I set of how many people, or if you do time, it depends on whatever you like. If you want to do a time chunk, I'm going to invite for a half hour if that works for you, or if you need a tangible number because you're like, I'll sit on my phone for a half hour and not do anything if I don't have 50 as the number that's in my head. So use those fun things as incentives. And if you're somebody who's like, it is way more comfortable for me to sit there and invite people than it is for me to sit and talk on my Instagram, then flip-flop it, right? You're going to sit and talk on your Instagram for a second, and then you're going to go do the thing that you like and you feel comfortable with. The next thing is that I love to do this. I like to make it a game. So I'm talking like Gangsta Rap Connections. If you guys have seen that training, that's one of my all-time favorite trainings. It's when you grab a glass of wine, you get yourself a sheet of lined paper, and you make it a game of how quickly can I fill up these lines so that I can be done inviting, right? do what you got to do to make your income producing activities fun for you. One of the things that I have recently started doing is I turn on my favorite music and I dance around and type on my phone, because it's fun for me then to, oh yeah, this is my dance party time. And I invite people while I'm doing my dance party, because otherwise I'm not going to invite them and I'm not going to go anywhere in my business. And then it's also really fun to share that. Like, then it's incentivizing for me because I want to share about what I'm doing and how awesome this business is on my social media. So then I get to go on and say like, hey, just got done doing my dance party here and I'm having a great time and it's so fun to be a coach. Whatever works for you. But make it a game. I know that Ashley LaSure's talked in the past about how when she was first building her business, she used to set timers and be like, how much can I get done in 5 minutes? How much can I get done while I'm sitting on the bathroom before my kid comes in and knocks on that door? Let's see, let's go. It's a race. Let's figure it out, right? And play those games with yourself and have fun with that. Like, yes, this is the bathroom. Here we go. It's a game. Race yourself. All right. So income work makes you money. Creative work finds your tribe. If you don't have that tribe, you don't have work. And if you don't have your, income producing activities, you don't have money. And that's kind of fun and important. So congratulations, like you are a Beachbody coach. You're amazing. That's awesome. You're officially a motivational speaker. You're a brand rep. You're a YouTuber, you're a podcaster, you're a blogger, you're a fitness coach, you're anything you've always wanted to be, your social media influencer in all those cool ways, right? We all joined for a reason. But first, you're a business person. That is your number one thing. You're now a business person. And no one will care about what you have to say if you don't back it up with action. If you don't back up your words with success, nobody is going to care about what you have to say. I see so many people on social media where I'm like, yeah, cool, you're doing something, you're doing the thing. And then that's all they ever do is talk about how much they want to do the thing without actually putting action behind it. And I stopped caring or being interested in their journey because I can see they're not actually working towards it. It's like that person who is always saying, I'm starting on my health journey. We all have that client who's like, I'm doing it this week. I'm going for it. And then they never log any of their workouts. They never actually do it. And you stop believing them. You stop believing in them. You're like, okay, yeah, I believe in you. Go for it. Let's see you do it. But we all know you're not going to. Don't give that to the people who are following you. Excite the people who are following you. Make those people be like, oh my gosh, this girl is freaking on fire. Like every time I log in and I look at her, there's something new and exciting going on. She signed up another person. She's got another client. Oh my gosh, I need to go be one of these girls' clients. She has such a cool community. So, are you too afraid to work, or are you too afraid to be creative? Because most of the time it's one of those things, right? You're not going to see success if you're not doing both. But income producing activities have to be the first thing that you get done, or your absolute number one priority. You can't tell yourself that you are working or that you're making any strides in your business if you're not doing those things. Simply maintaining, like I posted myself doing a workout, I posted a healthy meal, so I did a call to action post. You're not working. That's the fun stuff. That's the good stuff. That helps get you to where you want to be. But unless you're actively inviting or expanding or talking to someone with the intent to get them to that invite, then you're not working. Okay? You're not going to see success if you never post on your social media. I see some of you out there. You never post on your social media. I'm like, where did she go? She was there, and then I never hear from you. And then a month goes by, and magically you pop up again. That's not going to make me want to follow you. That's not going to make me want to be like, yeah, I want to be on that girl's team. Of all the people, I want that one. That one's going to motivate and inspire me. Okay? You also have to, people aren't going to want to, be a part of what you have going on if you're not giving them value, if you're not talking to them. Talk to them. They followed you for a reason. And half the time it's your loved ones. If you have a small following, it's probably people who love and care about you already. So even if you are worried about looking silly or feeling like I don't know how I'm gonna do all of this, I'm so overwhelmed, they're gonna love you no matter what. And the people who, if they have a problem, you don't need them on there anyway. And trust me, those people, they'll just go silently unfollow you. Nobody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, why would you post your face and talk to us about what you're doing and making a healthy recipe? I am perturbed. Okay? You're also not gonna see success if you only focus on your social media and never your income producing activities, because that is all I did for the first year and then of my business, and then I quit because I said, oh, well, it obviously doesn't work. I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to, so obviously this business doesn't work. And then for the next probably almost full year, I kind of did some income producing activities, but again, mostly played on social media. And then it wasn't until a couple months ago that I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's not actually work. So I want all of you to take a second, and I don't know if any of you know who Rachel Hollis is, but I just adore that freaking woman. I think she's so cool. If you don't know who she is, that's okay. But seriously, like, look her up. She's really motivational. So I want all of you to take a second and just close your eyes for a second. Just take a second, close your eyes, and we're gonna do just a little mind journey here for a second, okay? Because congratulations, you are now the owner of an extremely successful business. You give value to millions of people via your social media because you truly care about them and about changing the world for the better. You are a superstar coach who helps people achieve their goals and their dreams. You work hard. You work harder than anyone else because you have the answer. You have the thing that's going to help fix our world. You work like a 15-star, million-dollar earner because that's what you are. You have health and community and income freedom, and you share it with anyone who wants to break free because you believe in them and you know how much this will change their life because it has changed your life, because you have seen the effects of this change in your life. You show up today as though you are the you of the future. And I want you every day from here on out, that woman that's in your head right now, that person that you see as the successful you down the road, the one who does all the things, the one who has the life she wants to live, the one who has the partner and the kids if you want those, or the house if you want that, whatever it is you want, the trips that you want, the vacations you want, the income you want. I don't care what it is, whatever those things are that are your dream things that you have in your life, those are the things that you are now, they're now the truth. That's what you have in your life. And you're now going to show up as that woman every single day. All right, go ahead and open your eyes. That's my little TED Talk. Thanks for coming.
I literally feel like I need to hand you a microphone. You can drop it and we'll just end the call right now. That was so good. What questions do you guys have for Hallie? Also, I would love to know, as you guys are thinking of questions, maybe post in the chat what your fun activity is, like what your creative activity is, and what you know you're not doing enough of, like that income producing activity. So just type that in, and then unmute yourself or type in the chat if you have any questions for Hallie. By the way, people are totally crushing on you in the chat. Oh. And Shauna feels personally attacked as well. For me, I'll just say posting is not super fun for me. Like, it takes me a long time to think of posts, but showing up on my stories is really fun, and connecting with people is really fun. And I know I should be doing more follow-ups for sure. Fun activity polls. She doesn't expand enough for Bryn. Posting stories, but doesn't really do IPAs ever. Or like really. I mean, if anyone does feel like, holy shit, I'm not doing the income producing activities, I feel like that's you know why you are where you are. Like imagine if you are like Hallie just started doing them in a couple weeks, you could get so much further than you have in the past year or 2 years or however long that you've been coaching.
I see a lot of you are saying you love your like Instagram stories. Heck yeah. Instagram stories are so much fun, right? Then you don't get to post about this call until you go invite 10 people. Right?
So going off of that, Erin said, I'm finding myself struggling to pull the trigger on the invites. I can connect and talk all day and then I get stuck there. So do you have any tips on how to send the invite? Or like what
on how to send that invite? Yeah. So again, like I just try to make it a game, right? I say like figure out how you can make it a game. What makes you happy? Like if you need to pour that glass of wine, I absolutely love listening to like gangster rap when I feel like I have to go invite people. Or I put on like the poppiest, peppiest music, like whatever gets you going, like, yeah, I can do it. And then I start hitting those invites, right? I think the other thing too that really helps me is I really remind myself that my coach had to reach out to me, and my coach had to be brave enough to send that invite. And if she didn't, my life would be really bad. I mean, I was at a place where I was, quite suicidal. I was on so many antipsychotic medications. I was 50 pounds overweight. I was so unhappy. I was so unhealthy. I didn't have good friendships. I didn't have good relationships in my life. I had just gotten out of a toxic relationship. And had I not gotten that little message in my inbox, I don't know if I would have been able to break free of those things.
And let me ask you this. Do you think that other people knew that that's the headspace you were in at that time or no?
Definitely not. I didn't even have a social media. I didn't have an Instagram. I was rarely on my Facebook. Like I was on my Facebook once in a blue moon to maybe post something political. Or sometimes I would post a Shakespeare quote. That was it.
See, so that goes to show you never know who needs to hear that invite and who needs to be a part of what we have. Love it. Jalen says, I need to make connecting and inviting fun. I connect all right, but then I invite, but then the invite time comes around and I'm like, I'm going to go now. I send nearly as many invites as I should. Yeah, Bryn has a good suggestion too. I've been getting 1 or 2 people, more welcome, together on a Zoom or set a timer and challenge each other to send as many invites as you can. That's always super fun. So like girls right on this call, like I would literally pick people who are on this call right now because you know that they're serious about growing and just see what times everybody is free and kind of create your own pod. And it can be as often or as infrequent as you want, but just, yeah, having that little pod of people like, hey, you want to work for 30 minutes or an hour or something.
You can also use your partner as your accountability buddy or a roommate. My partner, if I tell him I have to sit down and invite, if I come out of my room, he's like, did you invite? And I'll just go back. No, I wasn't. And he really helps hold me accountable that way. So like whatever you need in your life, like I also have like, I've told all of my roommates like, hey, this is what I do. This is who I am, so we'll be out on the couch game night and I'll pick up my phone and all of them just stop talking to me because they know I'm working. And one of my roommates called me and she was like, Holly, what are you doing right now? And she's like, you're working? No, I'm scrolling through social media. So feel free to like play around with it, but find what works for you. Find what's going to make you happy. Like I said, I don't think there's a whole lot that beats any kind of alcohol that you like and your favorite jams. I think that's pretty much the best thing. If you're sitting there going, I can't invite, I can't do it, little alcohol and your best tunes that pump you up, that make you feel like a badass, whatever those are, whatever your badass tunes are. The ones that you get ready to like go to the club with when you're like, yeah, I'm so sexy. I look so good. The world better look out for me. That's what you gotta put with your invite.
Hallie, we just need you, I think. We need you to be our personal hype person. I love it. I think I'm missing comments, but any questions for Hallie before we let everyone go? Madeline needs a dose of Hallie before inviting each day. Me too. Any questions, guys, or comments, thoughts? I have one, Hallie, just because I saw a lot of comments come through saying that they need to invite more. What is your go-to invite right now? What does that look like? Or do you switch it up every day?
No, I've been using the same invite since quarantine, and I love it because I feel like it's just super easy. I'll put it in the chat as well. Let me pull it up here. But honestly, I use the same thing. I say, hey, saw your name pop up on my feed and wanted to say hi with like a waving hand. I said, are you working on your fit goals too while in quarantine too? With a question mark and a laughy face and a little heart. Because it gets right to the point. Like we just have a conversation. If they say like, heck yeah, I am, then awesome. What you doing? Let's talk, you know? Oh, I've been going on walks every day. What are your goals? Because maybe a walk might not get you to your goals very fast, you know? Or if they're like, no, but I totally should, boom, you're already in, you know? So, yeah, I just have been doing that, and it seems to work really well for me. But I try to make sure that if I'm talking to someone, it's someone who's looked at my stuff, which is why I always need to have stuff up on my stories. So if they've looked at my Instagram story today, then I already know that they know what's up. Like it's not, I'm not going to send some random person that hasn't looked at my stuff. But if they're especially new followers, which is why you need to expand all the time, have looked at your stuff for 2 days in a row, if you're not talking to them, they're like, why did this chick follow me?
Love it. Short and sweet. Cool. All right, guys, let's do a boomerang. Hallie, you get to count us down since you're
Oh man, you know my back camera's all messed up though.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Oh my god.
Eat quietly. One of these days I'm gonna get myself a new phone, but I'm paying off my student loans. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Awesome. Hallie, you did amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for hopping on and staying on the whole time. We had almost 40 people on, which is amazing. Recording will be up tomorrow, and have a great night, guys.